Often in life we can find ourselves becoming too big-headed or too down on ourselves. So I've come up with a new video idea of 5 things, where you say 5 things you don't like about yourself and 5 things you do. In that order, because you should always end on a positive. And then you take those 5 things you don't like about yourself and you work on them, you improve them until you do. And the 5 things you do like about yourself, you're proud of them, they make you who you are, they make you feel better about yourself. Now I guarantee 90% of the people watching this would say one of the things they hate about themselves is something physical. The idea of this is that it isn't that, it's a mental thing. Because if it's something physical, that's easy to change. It's not a big problem. And I doubt it's actually as big a problem as you think it is. In fact, maybe hate is too strong a word. Dislike is much better. 5 things I dislike about myself and 5 things I like about myself. The first thing I dislike about myself is that I will often lie or change my opinion just to get along with people. Not so much music. Music I'm quite adamant that I don't like a lot of stuff, but opinions on political leaders or situations or some stuff like that, unless I have a really strong opinion, I'm more willing to just sort of agree with people till we get along better. Number 2 is that it's very difficult for me to start things and I lose motivation for them very quickly. Which is a problem when I'm doing projects or things like that, because I'm good at short-term motivation, but long-term motivation and just starting things, like starting recording videos each time, it takes me a while to get around to doing them. Number 3 is that I'm very bad at keeping in touch with people. I love talking to people, and especially the people I love talking to them more. And there'll be a few people who I constantly talk to, but if I go out of touch with them for a couple of days, I might not talk to them for a couple of weeks. And it's not that I don't want to talk to them, I just don't get around to doing it. And number 4 is that I overthink situations and stress myself out quite a lot. Whilst I'm very good at dealing with stress, it's only because I've had to deal with a lot of it. I find stress in most every situation, and I overthink and overcomplicate a lot of things. And number 5 is something that I'm really trying to work on. I often think that I have it worse than other people, when 90% of the time I really don't. I might be complaining to someone about something as if it's the end of the world, and they've got a lot bigger problems than me, and I'm really trying to cut back on doing that. Those are the 5 things I dislike about myself, and I'm working on all of them, trying to get them better. Now for the 5 things I like about myself, I'm more positive. My first thing is that I can make people smile and laugh, I can cheer people up even when they're really sad. This is honestly one of the most favourite things about myself. I love seeing my friends happy, I hate seeing them sad, and if I can stop them being sad and cheer them up even for just a while, I'm so glad that I can do that. Second one is that I have a lot of energy all of the time. It means I don't have to have energy drinks. Admittedly, I have a lot of sugary snacks, but I can go without them and still have just as much energy. It means I can get a lot of things done, and I have a lot of energy to be happy with the world. Number 3 is that I don't really hate people. I just find it difficult to hold a grudge against someone for such a long time, or really just to hate them with a burning passion. Unless they do something really bad against me or one of my friends, I just find it difficult to see the point in hating someone. It's a waste of my time, a waste of my energy. I'd much rather think about the people I like than the people I don't. The 4th is that I take time in people to see what others might not. And whilst a lot of people can say they don't judge a book by its cover, I read the whole book cover to cover. This is true for people and things. I just get really intrigued and want to find out more. So I tend to know a lot more about people than they might have thought they were originally going to tell me. It's both because of my kind of kind nature, and I like to get to know people. My 5th one is that I always give 100% to anything that I feel deserves it, which is most things in my life. Whether that's when I'm spending time with friends, I just always try and enjoy it most. At work, even if I don't enjoy it, I will always give 100%. If I'm being paid to do something, I should damn well do it. Videos, I always try and put my all into, and just the important things in life. Family, friends, work, I always give 100% to everything. Except diets, because diets just aren't important in life, so I give 100% to them. I was unsure to begin with whether I was going to put this up as unlisted or not, because it's very personal, and it's more personal than most anything else I've done. If you have watched the whole thing, I thank you, and I encourage you to do this yourself. Chances are you can quickly come up with the 5 things you don't like about yourself, but you're going to have to also come up with ways to improve them. And I guarantee it will take you a lot longer to come up with 5 things you do like about yourself. People as a whole are very good at putting themselves down, but very bad at thinking about stuff that's good about them. But I guarantee you there is at least 5 things, and if you ask anyone, they can tell you at least one of them about you. That's it. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Goodbye.